Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another couple Euros 1 replay. Spawned on the left side is the British forces, we've got LuckyStilet, and spawned as the US forces, we've got estpla. Well, I butchered that name well enough. Spawned as the Panzer Elite forces, we've got sevandavo, and as the Wehrmacht forces, we've got Phalanx. Immediately capture the central fuel sector, probably just trying to deny that from the Brits. The Brits' course is spawned on the far side, which is actually probably good for them. It means that the US player has a better retreat point spot. And we also got a support weapons center deployed out here. That's interesting.
Listen up, you fucking wank.
Scope Rifle Squad advancing. Grenadiers also advancing. I guess he pinged somewhere. Oh, looks like the engineers maybe pinging that. Yep, now they're all fighting. Carrier advancing. Does knock the Panzer Grenadiers out of cover. The Panzer Grenadier squad push way forward. British HQ is still back at home. He could try redeploying on this forward fuel point. That would give him a lot of territory for him not to worry about being out of supply. Very large sector. As well as, of course, locking down the fuel sector there. Brand Carrier is still at full health. Pioneers laying down some tank traps there. I'm not sure why. We do now have a sniper deployed on the field as well. Looks like the Wehrmacht player's gone for a very slow start, going for Pioneers and the sniper. Now the HQ now mobile. Doesn't get fall back there. Does manage to hop inside, but has to get away from the sniper. The sniper could still pick him off.
German forces are trying to take a
We got also the US 30 cal here, ready to go. I forgot he went for support weapon center opener. British HQ slowly creeping on forward, way forward, blah. I love how the oh, never mind. The terrain objects are still there. And 30 cal looks like we'll get decrewed. Packs on up, and we'll probably get sniped while there. Looks like those roll a miss. Scope Rifle Squad there. 30 cal trying to sit up right there. Say something about back. I guess he's pinged that. Red Carrier trying to hunt down the sniper. Got a landmine there, which does spot the Pioneers laying it down. And now the Wehrmacht sniper is right here. Cal sitting on up, trying to hit that Kettengrad. British HQ being deployed right there. Kettengrad taking some damage. Was he using armor piercing rounds there? No, probably not. That's his teammate go for a counter sniper. Engineers getting wiped out by the Pioneers. Oh, they fully got wiped out by the sniper. Got double Schimwagen here.
Ready.
3-inch mortar now deployed on the field. Schimwagen's moving around. We do have the 30 cal, which is sort of idle there, asking for tier 3 and landmines. Something being employed there, probably the counter sniper. We got a squad of Volksgrenadiers, got the Panzer Grenadiers push way forward over here. Engineers taking some damage there. 30 cal receiving another snipe shot there.
NCOs reporting
Now
they have
the
destroyed
field
a
support
German
truck
target.
there. Scooter is taking some damage there.
Go ahead.
Supply yard now being built. U.S. sniper push way forward. That's the only one of his on the field. We got a lot of engineers, of course. He can, of course, help out with repairs on the Bren carrier.
Willis.
Asking for a little bit too much. A little bit backseating, honestly. 30 cal push way forward. He's asking for a counter sniper to help him out. Seeing this now, two Wehrmacht snipers here. One, the Schirmwagens do take an engine crit. Bren carrier unupgraded, charges way forward. On left side, US sniper gains some shots on these Panzer Grenadiers. 30 cal rotating around, and these forces do fall back. He needs a high explosive mortar. We do now have the... Oh, he will mortar. Yep. That's what I'm guessing he's saying. We do now have the Schirmwagen taking some damage there. Looks like the 30 cal has been reclaimed. Put behind some heavy cover and call it good. Maybe just right around here. Does go for double sapper right now. Oh, what's that? Camouflage pattern on top of that Kaliningrad. He's gone for Luftwaffe ground forces.
Sapper group ready.
Pioneers do manage the capture back here. Volkshunters do get forced back as well.
We have a secured
Snipers
sector under
engaging.
attack.
They really need to deal with these snipers. We do have the Panzer Grenadiers pretty forward. Our squad of sappers now deployed in the field.
We have a secured sector under attack.
MMG carrier upgrade now on the way. Scope squad does fall back. Now the HQ command truck has been redeployed while just trying to avoid the mortar fire. Bren carriers or Schirmwagens do back on off a little bit. Looks like he's just backing off a little bit here just to avoid mortar fire. It's just for a retreat point. We do have a Wehrmacht landmine here. Kaliningrad camouflaged here. Ask teammate go for some AT. Got the sappers move around. Saying he's going for it next. We do now have a quad half track now on the way.
PM's just distributed supercharged rounds to the arty line.
Supercharged, so Roar Artillery has been selected by the British player. MMG carrier push way forward. And now got this engineer falling back as well. Quad firing away. Bit of damage there on the Shimwagens. Good hit there on the Universal Carrier, the Bren Carrier. Scope Rifle's push way forward. Does spot the landmine. I wonder if he actually realized to spot the landmine. 45 pounder got a good hit there. Only getting one model though. Next round gets a direct hit, wiping out the other two, and now got the Sundry mortar there. And energy carrier full fall back. Wehrmacht snipers push way forward. Kaliningrad here, spotting everything. We have the MMG carrier here, firing away against the armored car, but the sniper's up here as well.
Jerry's hitting one of our forward sectors.
Wehrmacht snipers push way forward. Landmine detonated there. Mortar is taking some fire there. Right carrier falling on back. Wehrmacht snipers there. Asking his teammate for more AT, sniper, and ping Polya where an AT gun is. 2-2 moving around. Another AT gun here. Kaliningrad knocking around the 30 cal. 2-2 here. HQ command truck has now been redeployed onto this munitions sector, getting 16 delicious munitions per minute for his hungry guns. He has gone for raw artillery, so he probably wants extra munitions, especially for creeping barrages.
German forces are trying to overrun one of our sectors. Jerry's hitting one of our forward sectors.
Quad moving around.
Secured sector under
Captain
attack.
now being pulled in the field. A Stewart with some canister shots wouldn't be half bad. Here comes a war from half-track, so it looks like he's already got the battle phase going.
Forces are trying to overrun one of our sectors.
I assume that wasn't some sort of Hotchkiss. No, it was not. Grenadiers push way forward. Shimwagens here to support them out. Oh, scope rifle squads here, though one does need to fall back. Your sniper and counter sniping duty. The Wehrmacht snipers are right here. Artillery raining on in. Bren carrier, MMG carrier falling back. And with the M180 gun taking out that one 2-2. £25 ringing on in. We got them one right here and here.
Abilities have been passed down the line. RT able to cover kill zones.
Sector Overwatch now available. Got these guys taking some fire there. Captain here, he could bring them back to target if you would like, but the Captain's about to get wiped on out at the current rate. Quad and sniper, AT gun here as well. Takes out that half Shimwagen. Sniper there. US sniper does not get counter sniped. AT gun does get hit by the war from the half track. Forward half track could fires a shot there, counter sniped. Yeah, I thought he saw those snipers, guess not. Good shot there in the Volks. Both these snipers there, pack gun there. He's getting reinforced by the war from half track. Stuart has taken a hit. Stuart's taking multiple hits now. Up north, got the engineers decapturing that munitions sector. And check squads. They're all tank buster squads as well. Kind of grab there.
The German vehicle was knocked out in that last skirmish.
Schimwagen does go down. Snipers are advancing. 25-pounder barrage running back here. Two to engage the MMG carrier. Great shot there. Does board the war from garage to 2 far away, getting some repairs there. Panzer Grenadiers going to get suppressed. And we got some artillery raining back over there as well. Is just being forcing back. I wonder, is this being repaired by? Yep, there's a repair bunker right there.
We have a support sector under attack.
Get some damage there on the field support truck. US 30 cal trying to set on up, protect it. I think it should just be basically planted right there to help protect the VP and this choke point in general. US sniper firing away, quad half-track firing away. The field support truck does go down. He did force the captain field, so you can always go for armor command truck. Stewart does a good shot there. Looks like he does have a repair sap in the field as well. Warfman barrage raining on in. Good damage on the Brennan carrier. Good shots there on the 222. And we got some more artillery running on in. Engineers pushing the way forward. Got Panzer Grenadiers advancing. Does find these engineers. Got a US landmine here. And one AT gun here. She needs to back on off. About to get picked on off. 30 cal here. Pack 38 back here. Got the various British infantry there. Stewart push way forward.
Battalion HQ is confirmed. We can start securing resources from the area.
Stewart does get a good shot there. War from half track raining on in. Get some damage roll on all those guys. Captured Pack 38 should just probably fall back. Got the MMG carrier still here as well. Overhealed. Both these Wehrmacht snipers still alive. No veterans onto him. 17 kills, 8 kills. Let's see. You know he's got the Panzer Command. We got the Panzer Support Command there. Good shot there. He does have HC2 on his light vehicles. Has he gone for defense? Don't see pintle mounts on top, so not sure. We know what doctrine the British player's gone for. We have not seen what doctrine the US player's gone for. I see Hellcat, so he's probably gone for armor.
As reps show, a unit is KIA.
Does take out that Pack 38. We know the Panzer player's gone for Luftwaffe ground forces. So we don't know what the US player's technically gone for, but likely armor. We don't know what the Wehrmacht player's gone for. Does take out one the sniper. Bazooka. Can? What bazooka? Rangers? I have maybe meant Piets? I don't know what he's talking about. I have no idea. think US player's gone for Rangers, but he said himself bazooka. There's some butterfly bombs. There's a drop pan check. Maybe he was referring to that.
A fuel point is being seized.
Transmitter is being suppressed by the 30 cal now. Do have a US landmine there as well. As viewers who fall back, the sniper backing off, and looks like this Pack 30 is about to get decrewed.
NCOs reporting they have destroyed a German target.
Looks like the lieutenant went down there. Or was that a lieutenant? I thought that was a lieutenant. Nope, I see a hard hat, so it's a intersection model. Scope Harvest Squad needs to fall back. He's down to one last model, so one sniper shot and he's wiped out. One sniper remaining, so already back at home though. Taking some shots, taking out the munitions observation post. Or from half track raining on in. Gets directed there on the captain. Hellcat struck report. We'll find the Panzer Elite Panthers. Getting some good damage there. One of the Hellcats do got out of control. Fast cats versus the big cats. Gets a good shot there. Allied War Machine now active. The short engine crit on that one.
As that indicate, we have 4 Sapper KIAs.
As the British player has lost one of the sappers, not the repair sapper. And those managed to take out that Panther. Allied War Machine must be almost subsided, so maybe a good idea to just run away with that one. Yep, just run away. If it could also go out of control and not die in time. Nice cross orders, do you get force on back?
The initiative is ours. Victory countdown started.
War from half track raining on in. Fresh squad intersection from the medic station. Very nice. Oh, Stewart got a nice little canister shot, wiping out that Volksgrenadiers. Kaliningrad still hiding away right there. There's the replacement Hellcat from Allied War Machine. So we got 3 Hellcats on the field. This seems like a good time for a canister. Panzer Grenadiers just rolling some misses. It's a good shot there. And multiple good hits there onto the Stuart. Both Panzer Grenadiers now falling on back. We do now have the Hellcat. Roll some misses there on the War from half track. Allied War Machine now active. Find some butterfly bombs. And what shot was that?
Contact reports show the German vehicle was knocked out in that last skirmish.
Main gun short crit there. The short engine crit. His Hellcat's just not dying. One does go down there. This one's a damaged engine crit and a destroyed main gun. Got this guy here. Fresh Calliope. And this one goes out of control. Will this get replaced? Nope, it did not. Oh, got a V1 now dropping on in. It'll take the mortar emplacement and probably... Actually, no, it's probably going to land somewhere here. Plus, he took out that 25-pounder and something there.
Jerry's hitting one of our
I have no
forward
idea what
sectors.
got hit there. Panzergrenadiers have seen a bit of damage.
German forces are trying to overrun one of our sectors.
Hellcat for 1 is prone to being wiped out. He charges forward. Does take a hit there. Henschel not being brought on in. Main gun short crit. And does go down to the Henschel. Squad now firing away. It is severely wounded. Got another item being put out there. Maybe a sniper. Mortar in place that does go down. Stewart does take an engine crit. Grenadier looks like we'll escape on out of there, though the captain could pick them off, but probably unlikely.
One of our tanks. Now a secured sector under attack.
Captain will not be focusing on that Panzer Grenadiers. We got these Panzer Grenadiers being suppressed. The support truck goes down, 30 cal firing away. Kind of grab there. Mortar half track push way forward. Knights Cross Orders receiving some fire from the intersection. Bergantiga now push away forward. Let's see, what is going to cover over here? I don't see anything to recover over there. Carcass is dead there. Structures, so you can repair up structures. I don't see any carcasses from to recover. The Bergantiga seems like not a good idea so far at the moment. 5 rock barrage raiding on in. Wehrmacht sniper here.
Germans are assaulting one of our
If section does fall back. Lieutenant heading towards the VP, very nice. The Knights Crossroads kept these sectors, currently Vegetation 3. The Panzer Grenadiers do find the 30 cal. Panstrax advancing over here, got a Hellcat. 5P, maybe off cooldown. Is that teammate to spam out some mines? Brandon's firing away. Flammable warfare there, cinching Tommy. Theater repair active. If section squad does fall back, captain inside the slit trench there, and lieutenant inside the other. Lieutenant. Brand's only has the STGs or the Brand's firing. It does fall back there. Captain now versus 2.
Gunline has confirmed they can execute counter have what they need to call in just got the green light to employ creeping barrages.
Creeping barrages and counter barrages now available.
Section is ready.
Berkantiga there. Kaliningrad has not gone down this game, so he's nice and hidden right there, spotting all these artillery pieces there. We do have a landmine there.
Germans have moved on one of our victory.
And Captain, or the Lieutenant does get spotted. Watch just retreat on back, and now we do have officer artillery being brought on in. Does get a good shot there, suppressing him. Does fall back and go brave through his own artillery. Both squads will escape out of there. Or from barrage right there. Lieutenant Captain there, 30 cal firing against the Panzer Grenadiers. Now would be time for a Calliope barrage. Good shot there, repair sappers, and we got the Allied field repair active. Force back on the squads. The other ones are slowly being whittled down. Forces now push way forward.
German target has been destroyed.
US sniper firing away and wipes out that squad. Hellcat needs some repairs, that's for sure. Now I got some artillery raining on in. A nice crossroads in the center of the map. We do have a British landmine here.
Landmines ready!
Red squad can be standing and fighting. Gotta on the back line. Hellcat is repaired up enough to get on out of there.
Contact! German infantry!
Oh, there's a carcass right there.
Enemy contact! Contact!
Now got a regular Cromwell on the build queue. Lots of M1 AT gun, Pack 38, M1 AT gun. There's a lot of AT guns here by the British. And now the next crossroads falling on back. Looks like this AT gun will get decrewed. Hellcat gets some shots onto it. Hellcat's trying to go for a crush order. Does side hit the retreat button. Now got the Panzer Panthers now pulled in field. Hellcats are maybe trying to push the way forward again.
Minefield finished now. Ready to move on.
Tiger, nope, Panthers. That's the, there's Berkantiga. Heroic charge activated. Field repair active. Panthers rotating around. Mango destroyer crit there. One Panther does go down. This guy's still alive. Panther gets buttoned. Hellcat does go down. VIP rocket barraging everything in the back line. I think some of the butterfly bombs going down there. Panther will stay alive for now. Full retreat there. AT gun does get decrewed. And looks like everything's back on off. My apologies, everyone. I have to use restroom. One moment, please.
NCOs reporting they have destroyed a German target.
Receiving enemy fire! Contact! German infantry!
Front lines are under attack. They're losing a sector. Have a secured sector under attack.
My apologies, I'm back. We do have what appears to be a Panther pushing along the flank. And we do got the Bolsheviks just decapping the central part of the map. We may see a Henschel back here, but probably not. Does fall back there, just causing issues with the VPs. The Allies have plenty of VPs remaining, so not like the Axis player can just try to do that over and over again. We've got some rounds on the casualty clearing station. Here comes the Henschels over here. Trying to go for the, I think the Calliopes. Calliopes are barraging over here. Damage the Berkantiga and some of the Orphan Matrax, nothing too significant. Some of the Calliopes are taking some fire, but splitting damage so far. Hellcat's taking some damage. Good pen down the Panther. Field repair active. One of the Calliopes go down. One of the Hellcats go down. So the US snipers are advancing. Panther appears to be won't be going down. Damage in the crit there. It is still currently engine did not get repaired upon the Allied field repair. Main gun short to crit there on the Hellcat. Knight's Crossholders charging right forward, and it looks like one of the players may be lagging a little bit. The yellow Panzer Elite player, but it looks like he is migrating, so just a lag spike.
They have destroyed a German target.
Destroyed or damaged into crit there on a pretty healthy Calliope.
We have a victory point under attack.
Antigua takes some damage there. Fresh Hellcat. Gets a bounce there. Field repair active. And the Calliope does go down. Just needs one good pen. Gets a bounce there. Field repair is active, but currently not repairing up because it's already at full health. Does see the Panther there. It looks like this Panther will manage to escape on out of there. Not sure if the units got spotted there. Looks like when the snipers went down, maybe it was counter snipe. Nice Crossholders inside of the slit trench. That's not good. I guess that's why he sets Flamer.
Supply lines threatened. Jerry's attempting to secure one of our sectors.
Asgur's maybe hopping inside the slit trench. He could try picking up the... Yep, he's going to pick up the Bren. And then again, slit trench. These sections push right forward. Do have a drop 30 cal here. Does use the double deploy as the marksman there. He does have enough, and does use a triple deploy as the marksman there. Wipes out that Panzer Grenadier. Now the Tank Buster plus Bren. Panther firing away. Good hit there.
Infantry closing in on us!
Schwarzenegger's now getting suppressed. Good damage there on the Knight's Crossholders.
Down to 300 points.
With infantry! I'm gonna get right back in a second! Take it.
So Trench does get scuttled there and falls back.
AT gun here. We're listening.
AT gun there, got a landmine being built. Now got the field support truck now uploaded in the field as well. Does get a pen there on the Panther, who got a US landmine or British landmine there.
We're done construction over here.
Another observation post. You know, I still don't know what doctrine the Wehrmacht player has gone for. Cautious luck on him. The Wehrmacht player has gone for terror. Has the V1 available, not enough munitions for it, so you may want to start trying to bring that on in. US Sniper falls back there, 30 cal farm, he gets nice crossovers, which he does have SC3 on. Hellcat's charging way forward. Scope rifle engaging the Knight's Crossholders. Good shot there. We now have the Warfman barrage running on in. Hellcats push way forward. Warfman half tracks maybe starting to go on down. Got the Panzer Elite Panther. Warfman half track does go down. He has one remaining. He has a Wehrmacht Panther on the field as well. Panzer Elite Panther takes some damage. The shortage crit there. Field repair active. Not allied war machine. Warfman half track to just drive over there. Pack grenade. This one's facing good direction. This other one's not. Get some good hits there. One more shot should be done for it. Does take it out as well. Antigua recovering the Panther. British pack gun. Upgrade supply. No supply yard upgrades.
Yeah.
Last course, we'll just capture that sector. And it looks like he has taken time to look to destroy the Birkin ticket, did not recover the Panther. And a Flak 88 has been deployed in the field, firing away. Looks like got directed there on the Slit Trench. Slit Trench has been destroyed. Promo firing away against the Luftwaffe ground forces. And it looks like the Cromwell's in range of the Flak 88. The overheal does take a pretty good chunk of damage. I think he's out of range right now. He is at pretty much the maximum range of that. Artillery now running in, trying to hit the Flak 88. Artillery barrage running in, get some good damage on those forces. Right now, the ground player does have enough munitions for a V1. His teammate could spot for it. The Panzer player has some manpower, plenty of munitions, plenty of fuel. So he probably just aiming for Henschels and probably setting up for another pair of Panthers. VB is now captured. Fallschirmjägers needs to hit their retreat button. There's a whole bunch of Tommy there. Does use the board as a marksman there. Takes out 3 other guys. All 4 of them goes down, and the V1 has been cast right here.
Once again. The enemy is seizing our
There goes 25-pounder. His teammate was quick on the draw. He could have perhaps hit some of those infantry units. The US player has enough munitions for another field repair. Can bring the Pershing. Only has Hellcats in the field, which are getting hit by the Henschel. And looks like one of the Hellcats do go down. Parka HQ close to VP. The problem is they fighting this war from half tracks. Parking too close to the HQ means they will be constantly being barraged at the retreat point.
The enemy has 100 points and counting down.
This way he has a bit more breathing room.
Enemy unit down.
Luftwaffe ground squad does get cleaned up there. Now this repair sapper will get wiped on out, no problem.
Infantry squad reporting casualties.
AT gun does get the crew. Got a whole lot of nice crossholders here. Barmo looks like trying to go forward for a crush order. Captain and lieutenant inside the Slit Trench. And looks like the medic's exhausted, was fired up, so he ran forward quickly, and now he's tired. Looks like the sapper does get wiped on out due to an anti-structure incendiary grenade from the Luftwaffe ground forces. The landmine here can also always get the Panther engine, or treads. Wolf and barrage rating on in as well. That's the teammate to stop building tanks, so go for AT. Go for Pershing. Finds the landmine. Flamethrower squad finds the landmine as well. Getting multiple hits there. Looks like this giant tree is blocking the Panther. It may go down, but looks like it does get out of range. Flamethrower Pioneer falls back. Asking for repairs. Oh, we got another pair of Panzer Panthers. Oh wait, these Wehrmacht Panthers. So there's what, 5 Panthers on the field, or just 4? They're wanting to play the camp, the VP game. Hellcat destroyed engine, main gun crit. The engine's just only damaged, not destroyed. Either way, likely going down. Next crossover streaming on in. Panthers are advancing. Panzer Panthers.
Our forces are taking casualties.
Next crossover is getting ripped apart there. Warfare Barrage running on in. Gets pretty good volley. Barmo blitzing on out of there. Hellcat charges way forward. Got triple Hellcat here. Field repair is active, but he did it too early, so no health being repaired up there. And also is getting body blocked by the other Hellcat. This Panther gets button, trying to finish off that one. Has one possible shot, gets a bounce. Get hit by a flak 88. And it looks like this Hellcat will go down. Destroyed engine. Bounces there, of course. Nice crosshair charge way forward. More bounces there. More bounces there.
Enemy unit casualties being reported.
Panther goes down. Hellcat goes down. Does get inside the slit trench there. Officer scuttles the slit trench. Flamethrower. Flame warfers do fall back. Another sapper. Falling on the upgrade Piets. Ocean Eagle's getting suppressed. Artillery, and he's asking for more AT and Pershings. Right now, not sure what he's going for. Got a Calliope. Damage to crit there on this Panther. He does. The Wehrmacht card now has virtually 3 Panthers. My mind's melted right now. Sapper captured that sector. Engineers captured this fuel point. Nice crossholders. Will wipe out the Sapper, or maybe not. Warfare Barrage running on in. And now a 17-pounder being stabbed there. 30 cal firing away against the Knights crossholders. Both off ground squad there.
Enemy unit down.
Hellcat's a little bit wounded. Panther, no engine crit, only a little bit of damage. The one with the engine crit is getting repaired and up by a good number of pioneers. Fulton Nicholson in some of the map.
Enemy unit down.
It looks like the Calliope may have wiped something out. Hellcats with field repair active. Getting some good damage. Does roll some misses on the rear armor, which is not great. Does get a rear armor hit there. Gets some good Panzer, and the Panther will go down. Giving Vegetable 1 and Vegetable 2 Hellcat. He needs to get on out of there. Saving the Vegetable is very useful. Pack 38 just firing away. He will go down to the Panther here. That 2 Panther will skip on out of there. An AT gun does get destroyed. Remember as well, flak 88s annihilate AT guns, so we've got to be a bit careful by that. Warfare Barrage running on in. 17-pounder firing away. As crossholders taking some damage. They do fall back there. Another V1's being summoned. I am not exactly sure where. On top of this 25-pounder. Sorry, I missed the V1. I have no idea where it landed.
We're at 200 points.
I have no idea where the V1 landed. Here comes the Henschels. Being summoned on top of the hell, I guess somewhat over here. Ocean Jaegers are not going to capture the VP. Now they are. All camouflage, looks like. Or maybe not. I have no idea. I think it's just out of vision range. Yep, the flag's going up. The British player is low on manpower, munitions, and plenty of fuel. The Wehrmacht player has manpower, a bit of munitions, nothing too much, but almost enough for a firestorm, which is probably the minimal amount, and some fuel. He's been doing a good job of spending his fuel. That's nice to see. While the Pansley player has relatively low manpower, some munitions to work with, and plenty of fuel for the rest of the game. Ocean Mix getting suppressed there. Triple neutral capture at the moment. The Sappers will capture that VP. His instructions going for this central VP. Hellcats straightforward. Once again, he's asked the teammate to go for AT guns and Pershings. It looks like the Sled Trench immediately receives a Flak 88 shot. Sled Trench does get scalded there. Flak 88 does get decrewed by the Calliope. Broken to get deployed in the field. There is this Panther carcass. The MG will spot it. We do now have another Hellcat to be deployed on the field. Try to hunt down the Bergantiga. Allied field repair active. Did not get a shot off there. Which also could have killed it. Destroyed engine crit. Wait, that is a US equipped Flak 88. US equipped Flak 88 does take out the Bergantiga. Put some rounds there.
The enemy is weakening even now.
Go ahead and send me a link to it. I'll probably cast it next week. Flak 88 will get decrewed. Hellcats playing around the Rosie. Of course, doesn't need to play around too much. Flak 88, however, says hi. Both of them are about to go down. If he has enough munitions, might go for Allied War Machine. He did not. Here comes Calliope Rocket Barrage. Nice crossovers, falls on back. 30 cal still firing away. Feels like that gun's been constantly firing this game. Blind Warfers melting some of the sappers. Or should I say immolating. We do now have a Warframe half-track raining on in. Takes out that. Clyde rolling some misses. Maybe we want to push a little bit farther forward and put it behind the train station. We also got the Sector Artillery Overwatch. Flashing some of his own intersections there a little bit. the last remaining Hellcat is Specialty 3, which is quite important. Wolf have tracked to annihilate those capturing squads. Right now, the Allies do have 70 tickets remaining, and they're counting down against them. So this VP is currently neutral. Oh wait, no, it's Axis players have 70 tickets and counting down against them. Here's the HRT crew. Oh, got a Hotchkiss firing away. It's also firing with its main cannon. Warfman, or a Hotchkiss barrage, which has its own Warfmans. These cage things are called Warfmans. Destroys the slow trench as it was being built. Engineers who fall back there. As Cold Sword is taking some damage there. They capture Central VP. Airburst rounds running on in. And it does use the double deploy to the marksman there. Finish off that Knight's Crossholders. Sapper or Pioneers trying to push forward, but they're going to get report. They're pretty wounded already. Do you have anything particular you want to see in a replay? The only thing I like to see is a good replay. I'm not too picky. You now have the Knight's Crossholders to get suppressed. Calliope Rocket Barrage raining on in. Does take that damage. Knight's Crossholders moving forward. 30 cal Efficiency 2 or double officer support. Shouting at him in both ears, the officers. Takes out the Knight's Crossholders with the deploy that marksman there, but we got two big flares there. It's Firestorm. That Scope Squad may get wiped on out, maybe not. Warfman or a Hotchkiss barrage raining on in. Sounds like this. Looks like there's two Hotchkisses and two Warfman half tracks. All taking damage there from the M180 gun. At this point in time, the King Tiger could be a good idea. Help them try to secure the last the VP because they need something to stabilize. Looks like this time the VP will get decaptured. Oh, and we've got another Fallschirmjäger here. V1 is available, needs more munitions. Do have maybe incomplete landmine here. Mate does take out the Fallschirmjägers.
Attention. The enemy advances.
Whatever you consider to be a good replay to watch, something that you consider something you think it would be enjoyable, to say the least. Because I've casted SimCity games. Yeah, I don't do very well casting those. Bit of damage there. And once again, he's asking for anti-tank guns and Pershing. Hotchkiss here. Ready to spot for the V1. 70 missions at 30 missions per minute, so it's going to be another 3 minutes until we can bring in the V1. There's going to be 3 minutes that can be spent on cooldown. Good airburst rounds in the Knight's Crossholders. Warfman Barrage raining on in. The Axis players have 30 tickets remaining, has a single capture in their favor, but this is going to soon be a neutral capture. Decent number of landmines there. I'm not sure where the incendiary grenade came from. Maybe another Fallschirmjäger was brought on in. Any power getting repaired on up.
Defended the fatherland until death.
Okay, those were Luftwaffe Ground Forces models. Those are the pack. The Flak 88 does get wiped on out. Warp and Barrage raining on in. Hellcats moving around. AT gun here to support. It is nice to see 2 AT gun, which is quite nice. There's not too many Panthers left on the field. Flak, Vet 3 Flak Panzer. So here comes the Hellcats. Not enough manpower for a King Tiger to stabilize against the Hellcats. Why is my camera not moving? Beautiful active. Flak 88 gets a main gun destroyed quicker than Hellcats. Gun's already back up and going. Flak 88 rolls a miss there and does hit the Flak 88. Hotchkiss is firing along the rear armor. They don't have the extended barrel. You'd be surprised how quick the extended barrel upgrade is on the Hotchkiss. Oops, those got some friendly fire there from the British artillery. Calliope Barrage running in. The Axis player is down to 14 tickets and counting down. So the VP is not being decaptured. We do have now a fresh squad of Volksjägers, which they find a landmine. They've got the sappers. They could get out of the garrison, have 4 rifles firing. We got on the wrong side, though I don't know if there's a door on that side. Got the GGs being cast. Point gets neutralized. AT gun gets decrewed. Yep, still got the Kettengrad here.
They're losing territory.
Bolsheviks do get wiped on out. Oh, if your engineers take time to capture, so that's going to spell game over. Let's get that one finished off. And that is the end of the replay. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on the next replay.